everyone, my name is Gaz, and today's video I'm giving all the guys a little bit of advice. As you can tell by the title below, I'm giving some dating advice for all the guys out there. I'm trying not to speak from a place of like, I know everything about dating, so, you know, listen to me. But I have heard some really good pieces of advice out there, and I thought I'd love to share that with you guys. And hopefully some of the stuff that I share with you can be of value and that will help you in your dating lives. Okay, so the first piece of advice that I have is called evaluation. Now, evaluation is one of the most fundamental aspects of the whole point of dating. It's to evaluate whether this person is going to be someone that I can love for the rest of my life, and how there's a dog coming. And I know from my life and my experiences, I've kind of forgotten about the whole point of dating, and that is to find out whether you want to marry someone or not. If you can't see yourself marrying someone that you're seeing, not like, it doesn't mean you have to marry them, but like if you can't imagine you marrying someone, then why are you taking them on a date? I would just challenge you, because it's challenged me, is that if you're dating someone just to feel validated about yourself, that's a very selfish thing and it's a very prideful thing to do. If you want to be mature in dating, it's to understand what the point of dating is. And dating is all about evaluation. 2 Corinthians 6:14 says this: "Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? Or what fellowship has light with darkness?" I'm sure many of you are aware of the fact that equally yoked doesn't mean, you know, having the same egg yolk as someone else. It's not about eggs, right? Being equally yoked is like, it's all about being in the same direction as someone else, essentially. Let me elaborate on that. So a yoke is a wooden beam that gets attached to the neck of 2 cows when they're plowing the field in a farm. If you get 2 cows that are slightly different sizes, they're gonna go around in circles and they won't be even. Whereas if you get 2 cows that are the same height and same strength, then the plow is straight. So the reference about being equally yoked is about being with someone who's the same strength and is going in the same direction as you. That's the beauty of being equally yoked with someone, is that you can run to Christ at the same pace and help each other get closer to God. Okay, so the third piece of advice is to understand emotional maturity. What does it mean to be emotionally mature? And this, I promise you, is probably one of the hardest things that I've had to figure out. It's one of these subjects where it's just kind of like, you have to kind of experience a certain amount of stuff in your life to really understand what it means to be emotionally mature. And let me be clear, I've struggled with this for years. I would suggest to you guys to do some research, do some learning, understand what it means to be emotionally mature. I've got a really good quote that I might read to you. An emotionally mature person has reached and continues to work at reaching a level of self-understanding with regards to their thoughts and their behaviors, and then decides how to best approach and cope with situations that might otherwise be trying or challenging. In that quote, it describes someone who not only has reached, but continues to grow and continues to learn about themselves and how they deal with situations. And so being emotionally mature is about understanding your process when it comes to challenges and how you think things through. So if you're someone who's constantly nervous if someone's going to text you back and that affects how you feel, then I would suggest that you're not emotionally mature. And I think the best way as a Christian to understand emotional maturity is to read the Bible. Reading the Bible is like listening to the Holy Spirit speak directly to you. Read the Bible and you're going to learn more about yourself than you will ever learn through doing anything else. And so the more secure you are with God's perspective of you, the better you are going to be at understanding what to do in a situation where you feel lost. And trust me when I say this, dating has so many challenging situations that if you're not emotionally mature, you're going to struggle. And it's going to be so much harder for you to push through something than if you don't have a certain level of emotional maturity. Okay, so the last piece of advice I've got, I think is the most important because it's the most underlooked, I think, when you're thinking about dating someone. And often when we're dating someone, especially as Christians, we have like a bit of a list saying like, oh, church, yep, or they like to read the Bible, but do you enjoy being around them? Now this is something that like I feel is so simple that it's kind of stupid saying it, but like think about it. Do you enjoy hanging out with them? because like 90% of marriage is just hanging out with someone. The point of marriage is to live life with someone and enjoy what God has given us. It's to enjoy going for a long walk and talking about, I don't know, penal substitutionary atonement theory. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't enjoy that, you can't be my girlfriend, right? So, alright, so that's all the advice I've got. I mean, there's obviously loads of dating advice out there, but this is just some of the things that I've been taught when I've grown up, and it's really helpful. So I think if you found this video interesting or helpful, then please comment down below your favorite piece of advice and any other advice that you've got for the boys out there. If you've enjoyed this video, then please share it with someone you think it would help. I really want to, you know, make content that can help people and to build them up and encourage them. That's really where my intention is with this video. And if you want to learn more about dating advice and, you know, watch some more stuff about Christian dating, then subscribe down below. Again, it's Gaz. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope I've been helpful. I'll see you in the next video.